Thank you, Bill, and members of the board. I appreciate this opportunity. I was here a couple of weeks ago or so, and I didn't quite get to finish what I was saying. I tend to talk long, but I do appreciate this opportunity. What I ended on, which I didn't get to finish, was that I mentioned that I was contacted by a candidate that wanted to be the superintendent. And she contacted me to tell me that she had 4 votes. And all she wanted me to do was to convince Sean Connors so he could be the 5th vote. And then he could name the new superintendent. And I told her that I would tell him exactly what she asked me. And I said to her that this was her claim, so I'm not speaking for the board members themselves, but she claimed that she had the support, and I know Angel already disputed this, but Angel, Sterling, Carol, and Sumac. And in that conversation, she said that she was an active campaign worker for Steve Fulham. That's exactly what she told me. I mentioned it to Sean Connors. I didn't change anything that she told me. I said exactly what she said, and Mr. Connors will make his own decision. My point in telling you this is that people have said it's not political. It's not political. It's absolutely political. Politics involved in this. The attorneys that represent this group is from Audubon, New Jersey. I mentioned all you need to do is to look at their own Facebooks, and you'll see both of them are right-wing Republican supporters. Now, where did these Jersey City people get two lawyers from South Jersey to represent them that are right-wing, stalwart supporters of Ron Paul and Glenn Beck? How does that happen? My point in all this was that I was told, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I was told that the Commissioner of Education said that he had resumes that he would give the board members to look at. Wow. Now, if he was independent, then why was he collecting the resumes in the first place? Right. Second of all, did anybody ever get the resumes? No. Because what happens is that after it got exposed as to what happened, all of a sudden, everybody's quiet. Now nobody's saying anything. We had board meetings, and Bill, you can recall this, but we had budget meetings. We voted on a budget of $650 million, and we didn't have one speaker in the entire meeting. All these people are here today, and I'm happy that they're here. But when we got to vote on the budget, the real thing that counts, the real thing that makes the difference, there was nobody there. So there was nobody there to support early childhood education. There was nobody there to support the high schools. There was nobody there to support any of the programs. There was no one who came up with any suggestions as to how we're going to improve the system. But as soon as the opportunity came over to take over politically the school system, all of a sudden we got all these people. And what I'm concerned about, this was the very reason why the school system was taken over in the first place. So I'm just suggesting that Dr. Epps, in spite of what anybody may say, has done a good job. Has he done an excellent job? Has he done a perfect job? Maybe not. But then again, nobody is perfect. And to pretend that there's somebody out there in this worldwide search, this nationwide search, that we're going to find that all of a sudden is going to send all our students to Harvard, I think we're kidding each other. Now, my daughter has a PhD in math from MIT. My other daughter graduated with honors from Brown and MBA from Columbia, both with honors, with MBA. My other daughter had a President's Fellowship to the Art Institute of Education. I'm very concerned about education. I'm very concerned. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old grandchild, 2 grandchildren that live here in Jersey City, who attend the school down in Hamilton Park now in Jersey, the
Thank you,
four-year-old.
Dave. We've got to move on. Thank you.
I think that we don't need politics in this